refreshments, and anyone who needs parking validation, in the back recording booth we have stickers. Is there a person holding speaker card number 1?
I told you, Jeff, that's me. You don't hear very good as usual. And by the way, this is a closed session, not a regular board meeting, dude. There ain't no regular board meeting issues on here. This is a part of the corruption of this place. And that's why we elected Mr. McKenna. Anybody who trusts any other person up here is insane. Okay? It's our job to help George force them to do what's right. Because all these platitudes we heard don't mean nothing. There's 124,000 kids in school every day. Okay? We don't hear no unions talking about it. iPads being bought illegally against the Attorney General opinion. Help us, Jesse, no platitudes.
The time isn't moving.
Okay? That makes the 23rd largest school district in the United States. That's equivalent to 15 to 20,000 employees' lives ruined. That make any sense to any of you here? Doesn't make it to them. Tamar, Ratliff, so-called lawyers who can't read 2 U.S. Supreme Court decisions and 2 California Attorney General opinions, and the AG couldn't care less when I contact him for the Congress of Racial Equality in California, Jesse, because that's who I represent. We're the only ones that doesn't take billionaires' money. We're known for calling it straight nationally for 116 years. And I'm going to give you a bit of history. George, listen. Last Saturday I was with Richard Arthur. Do you know that you're the reason for UTLA when you met him more than 50 years ago in the boardroom? I didn't know till Saturday, George. Because you were the way you were when you first started as a teacher and Richard met you in that boardroom.
That's right.
He just told me Saturday I got a video and I'm loading it up tonight.
That's right.
You're the one who caused him to start that. Thank you, Mr. McKenna.
That's right. Dr. McKenna.
He got to learn something he didn't even know. And so did you teachers, because none of you know your history. You don't know why you were founded. You don't know that they turned down a 5% pay raise for students. So UTLA, why don't you get your act together and tell these fools we'll give up some pay to get those kids back and those people back. Okay? What's wrong with all of you? You give me hell because I bring the truth? When these guys are crooks, organized crime. And George, we're here to help stop it. And I'm going to give these unions and them hell until they take care of it.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure you thank me, Jeff.
Speaker holding card number 2. If you can come forward.
Give it to him, Kogan.
Thank you. You have 3 minutes.
My name is Matthew Kogan. I'm an adult education teacher and a member of United Teachers Los Angeles. It's a happy day today. It's too loud? No. Not loud enough. Start my time. Yes. I'm happy that I was able to vote for George McKenna. I'm proud that I was able to volunteer for George McKenna. I think there's a new day for LAUSD. We've got one more time. I'm here to speak about the one-to-one computing device, the iPad
They're really good, aren't
purchase.
they?
I'm happy to hear that a flawed process of selecting them is going to be redone in some way. But it seems that Mr. Daisy has told the media that he's going to continue in some way. I'd just like the board to consider that maybe things could be done in a little different way. For one, they should consider not using bond funds that the voters voted for repairs and maintenance. When LAUSD tells us we are falling behind in repairs and maintenance. That is not what the voters voted for. They should need to respect the will of the voters that provide funds for this district. I'd also like to know how are these computers or tablets going to be paid for? Or I should say, what will be cut to pay for them? The public has a right to know what is the plan. What will be cut? PE, arts, adult ed, we need to know. They have a right to know. And finally, when did one-to-one computers, given a tablet for every kindergarten or first grade. When did that become the top priority of the district? When the district did town hall meetings about budget priorities, they polled the public. People said adult ed, early ed, arts, PE were most important to them. Where are their priorities to LAUSD? It seems they're choosing their own priorities. It seems we have gotten far away from what the public is paying for, what the public is voting for. Finally, we seem to have a botched iPad selection process, followed by a botched iPad rollout, followed by a botched MISIS rollout, and we could go on and on. I think there is a clear pattern of poor leadership under John Daisy, and I think it shouldn't be a surprise. I think the top people who now report only to the superintendent are chosen not by their qualifications, not by their experiences, but by their loyalty. Their loyalty to John Daisy, their loyalty to the kind of corporate reform movement, their loyalty to Eli Broad and the Eli Broad Institute. I don't know what they do, but they seem to start to dominate LAUSD leadership, and I find that undemocratic.
Thank you very much. If I could ask speaker
Good
number
job,
3
Matt.
to come forward.
Good job. Thank you.
You have 3 minutes.
Now, stakeholders and fellow Angelinos, we all are aware of the public employment process, but I'm going to read from a booklet here titled ADA Title I Employment. That Title I requires employees with more than 15 or more employees or 500 or more to provide qualified individuals with disability an equal opportunity to benefit from the full range of employment-related opportunities available to others. For example, it prohibits discrimination in recruitment, hiring, promotions, training, pay, social activities, although my attire is not very social, LAUSD. So, on the privileges of employment, it restricts questions that can be asked about disability, such as before a job offer is made, and it requires that the employer or employees make reasonable accommodations. Yes, Mr. John Daisy, I work for LAUSD. Over 10 years and well experience in the special education field. And I deserve more than an applause because I learned through LAUSD. I came out of LAUSD and graduated and went on and on. But that's not the point of interest now. The point of interest is to know that physical and mental limitations does not discriminate against people to use their thinking process to educate. All of us are teachers. All of you can be teachers. But it takes a special educator to show interest, like Dr. George McKenna and those of us teachers who work so damn hard to educate. We need the resources, we need the accountability, and we need a system that is measured not from this point of increments, but from this point, above the umbrella, from end to end, because it circumferences all who are educators, all who precede the future. As Dr. McKenna pointed out, Mr. Daisy, without these iPads, without a successful need for our children to be competitive on the west side, in East Los Angeles, Boyle Heights, Lincoln Heights, us minorities, such as myself, who went to a public school, demand action. Not the special interests of Eli Brody, Shoei Brody. Stick your museum where it doesn't belong, because if there's an interest in public affairs for our children, I'm speaking it out very boldly today. You will no longer discriminate against people with disabilities for our rights under ADA, Title I and Title II, and they will fall under the umbrella of the federal, state, and local governments to protect our rights on any job. Thank you.
Would you like to give your name?
I stated on my name, as you call me, number 679482, sir.
Thank you.
Signing out.
How much a bar?
Speaker holding card number 4. Is someone here with card 4? Thank you. Card 5. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Linda Perez, President, California School Employees Association, LA 500. Dr. McKenna. Dr. McKenna, welcome home. And I just want to say that the community elected you because you are the only one, the one and only, that will represent Ms. Lamott. And you will follow her lead. You will honor her memory and will continue helping our children. So this room full of people voted for you. I couldn't vote, but I'm here. And I thank you so much for what you do for classified employees, for what you do for our children. And whatever I need to do, I'm here for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Board members, we're going to recess now. It is 1:42. Thank you very much.
I'll go in the
Really?